What's up? It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Laga, hey, Teach. How are we doing? How are your weeks going? We're going to sing some songs. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I've got like a battery that I think is working in the guitar. So pretty pro levels there. Hopefully it'll at least get us through today. I'm going to start today with a little album playthrough of my like Apocalypse album. I've played before on stream. I haven't recorded it yet. I'm going to do a little practice session. And like I want to play it, but also I'm like, I want to practice it before I start recording it. And I'm like, I can't remember how any of these songs go. So it'll probably be like 45 minutes or something. Depends how much chitter chatter. And then I'll do some song requests. But I hope you're having a good one. Should we see if this guitar is gonna... Oh, it's a little bit of amplification. That is working. See how we go. Hey guys, awesome. Hey Diatoms, what's up? It's been so on and off here with the rain lurker. It's like for several days, like really heavy showers and then sun, really heavy sun, really heavy sun. So, not quite sure what that's going to settle into. Oh, for God's sake. I don't know why I shouldn't try and... When the microphone is like in a functional position. There we go. Alright, so... actually have like any chords written down for this song. I just do it from memory. Not that it's very simple. So I have to play it every so often. Pick your key, any key. Yeah, I wouldn't put that on you guys. I don't know which bit it is that, like, I guess it's this. It might be just from having the microphone upside down. Maybe it just doesn't like that. But I don't like having a microphone taking up half my screen, so someone's got to suffer. I could just open the window and shout really loud. That might work. That would be free. Always an option. Hey Jack, oh, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Right, so track 1 of the album. I'm so bad at talking, but I'm already fiddling. See, I'm already fiddling with discomfort because I'm like telling you what my songs are called. I'm such a good musician. It's called Gaslit. I mean, it's not out yet, so nothing's real. Has your perception of my recollection changed with time? Well, it may have happened to your head, but it's not happened to mine. I ate a dish of oily fish and drank a moderate amount of red wine. So I recall with age-old clarity the things you do to hurt me. Around and again, around and again, around and again, around and again. First you adore me, then you scorn me, then you tell me that nothing has changed. But you're the one who's growing old, I just get better with age. I know the tricks and the tips, I wrote the book, I printed the page. So I watch on unknowingly as you conspire to hurt me. Around and again, around and again, around and again, around and again. Well, have your factories burned your trees and now you need a new way to lead. Well, I gave you all I had, so I hold my hands up in defeat. You took a look at the lottery and went hard like you had something to beat. But I'm the one you're beating, and when I lose, you lose with me. Around and again, around and again, around and again. These many men, I am oil, I am soil, I am toil, I am blood. I am light, I am night, I am fight, and I am flood. Oh, what you did, what you hid, what you bid, I see all. All you took, all you shook, all you crooks, I recall. Around and again, around and again, these many men. Around and again.
sad as though you think that I can forget. Well, I commend your attempts, but I haven't forgotten yet. You made a mint in my skin, so don't think about feigning regret. All these many men searching for mastery of me, around and again, around and again, around and again, around and again.
Hey James, enjoyed the look. I took a work on that bridge. It's barely even a bridge.
I recall round and again. I recall these many men round and again. These many men.
Yeah, okay, I think we just skip a line and then that works. It's a nice idea, like I mean, surely what everyone wants is a poorly drawn medieval owl. But second choice would be something relevant. All right, song 2.
Do you remember when we buried our snows in the snow? We were creatures, creatures, creatures. Do you remember how the sound settled down inside my window? There were creatures, creatures, creatures. Life go easy, life go easy, life go easy. Life go easy, life go easy, life go easy. And all it required was you and me to close our eyes, settle down and go to sleep. Remember we were only tired beasts. The chain had got so heavy we thought we'd suffer before it's shaken. The chain had got so heavy we forgot the delight of breaking. Took it easy, drank honey, drank water from the stream. We were creatures, creatures, creatures. I flew above you, sat on the thermal, awake no dream. We were creatures, creatures, creatures. Days go easy, days go easy. days go easy, days go easy, days go easy, and all it required was you and me to close our eyes, settle down and get some sleep. Remember we were only tired beasts. Well, the chain got so heavy we thought we'd suffer for it shaking. The chain got so heavy we forgot the delight of breaking. Little bear, I brush the melting snow from my snout. Little bear, I hear it's time to come back out. The air is grey again, the grass is mown, the fire's lit, the men are home, and I am feeling more alone for lacking all the quiet. We were creatures, creatures, creatures. Teachers, teachers, teachers. We were creatures, creatures, creatures.
Did I say hello, Ides? Hello, Ides. I enjoyed that little thought process that you typed out for us now. We could have gone through a few more. This song, that song, whose song? Your song. I felt like Lava Lamp just needed to come say hi. It's not like a permanent reinstatement, but you probably missed it. Too many songs about songs, man. Songs aren't that interesting. Speaking of, here's a song I wrote. I don't know quite what I'll do on when I record this. I've gone through different iterations. The whole thing might be a cappella. Everyone's like, oh God, what's she doing? But not live. It won't be. You'll be very pleased to find out. Like I want to, Jack. When will I actually do that? Different question.
into the world and step into the swirling that you'll never see. Here is the water. Take a look at the water. Would you feed it your daughter if that was all you could offer? All the dead children, so many dead children. If I named them, I'd claim them. All the dead children, so many dead children. If I named them, I claim them, so I leave them to the sea. Here's the water. Take a look at the water. Would you feed it your daughter if that was all you could offer? Did you float in your mother's belly like the gods beneath you before discovering gravity? Did you feel how the water turned from warm to salty as she tipped from the ship and the change dragged you down into the sea? Here's the water. Take a look at the water. Did you feed it your daughter? That was all you could offer. With your head on my belly, does my hunger sound like the sea? Would it rise up to meet me? Oh, give me release. Oh, here's the water. Ooh, take a look at the water. Ooh, would you feed it your daughter if that was all you could offer? All the children, here is the water. Take a look at the water. Would you feed it your daughter if that was all you could offer?
Hey Joy, what's up? Hey Sanctuary Sound, how you doing? And hey TVA. There's an emo for everything, isn't there? Oh, thanks, Joy. We're doing a little playthrough of an album, like I've written, but not recorded. That's what this means. And that's on there. Or like layer all the different lines at the end, so I can't really do that live. We'll see. Thanks, Jag. Yeah, I think that was come on. I had to like shuffle it around a bit, and then I think I found its form. This is just 8 songs. How civilized. And you might recognize the next one. Gosh, that sounds arrogant, doesn't it? But you know, if you've been here before. That's in completely the wrong key. Oh my god. That's better. I think I played all of them. I definitely played all of them.
Play came in way too certain for something grief swinging in its place on this earth, and it ate up the sewers and the towers, and it ate up the brothels and the bars, and it ate up all their found living, and it didn't set aside the children and the women. No, it didn't set aside the children and the women. Play came in way too certain for something grief swinging out of its place on this earth, and it ate up the sewers and the towers, and it ate up the brothels and the bars, and it ate up all their found living, and it didn't set aside the children and the women. No, it didn't set aside the children and the women. They shut the city down overnight. Sit tight, the bad airs only circulate outside. The city walls are newly clad airtight, fireproof and urine repellent, self-cleaning floral smelling. Shut your doors and posy your noses, we'll soon be coming up roses. There was a lord of land watching his tenements as they fell to sick, then fell to penniless cries. What do you require by way of penitence? But the gods have all moved out of the city, bought up the hills where the air smelled pretty, pushed up the market with divine wages, only returned for drunken wages. Oh, oh. What were the walls begin to crumble? I didn't know they needed so much care. What were the rules? My moral compass stumbles. A little nudging as the earth becomes, the air becomes. But if the king is dead, oh, who will be king instead? Oh, for heavy is the head, but feathery is the bed. Oh, when the pigs break into the lordly halls, for the pig herd is dead, and the guards have long since left post, and all them slavering, starving sows and boars take a little minute to get their deserts emotional, snacking for millennia of hurt. The lords and the ladies are plump for the plucking leeches after a goodly sucking. What were the rules begin to crumple? Yeah, I didn't know they needed so much care. What were the rules? My moral compass stumbles. A little nudging as the earth becomes, the air becomes. But if the king is dead, oh, who will be king instead? Oh, for heavy is the head, and feathery is the bed. Oh, well, exponential growth is an existential threat. You can't keep on having more when there's nothing more to get. When there's nothing more to get. When there's nothing more to get. When there's nothing more to. Ooh, take a little minute to gather your papers. You might need proof of purchase later. Claim insurance for all your damages and make a sweet pile of bubonic ravages. What were the walls begin to crumble? I didn't know they needed so much care. What were the rules? My moral compass stumbles. A little nudging as the earth becomes, the air becomes. But if the king is dead, oh, who will be king instead? Oh, for heavy is the head, and feathery is the bed. Oh, well, play came in way too certain for something grief swinging of its place on this earth, and it ate up the sewers and the towers, and it ate up the brothels and the bowers, and it Ate up all there, found living, and it didn't set aside the children and the women. No, it didn't set aside the children and the women, and it ate up the sewers and the towers, and it ate up the brothels and the bowers, and it ate up all there, found living, and it didn't set aside the children and the women. No, it didn't set aside the children and the women, and it ate up the sewers and the towers, and it ate up the brothels and the bowers, and it ate up all there, found living, and it didn't set aside the children and the women. No, it didn't set aside the children and the women.
I hate AK Star. Yeah, I think like not many of my songs go ow, so it's a little bit recognizable. Thanks for following, Alex. That's Plague. So many songs are like COVID songs. I'm like, wow, it's just embarrassing to be recording that in 2025. All right, let's get off the guitar for this one. I think I decided I might do this one. I wrote this on the ukulele, which there's it's kind of like a plucked ukulele, which is always kind of fun, and has some like weird chords on the ukulele. It was kind of cool, but it's very that is very stripped back for like a whole song. It's like quite long. It's like 5-minute song, and it's like just a plucked ukulele. So that may be on the track, but I think I'm gonna funky buttons it primarily. Well, we'd have probably had some more plagues, Jack, so you know it will apply. Or like full funky buttons. Might do full funky buttons. Maybe not that. Okay.
For summer,
That's not the right chord. Namaste.
for summer we watched the elves. Do you know what birds look like when they flew? They look like honeymooners cavorting like the sky was new. There were things I cannot name. Darkness deep where ancient fishes swim. Whoa, here on land, beasts across the deserts ran. It felt like burning, to lose it in the flames, and the world keeps turning. Have you heard that once we lived in trees? You don't believe half of what I say. Say it's a fairy tale woven for the end of days. But I heard the old myths told by the sky. I heard the wind wail and the rivers cry. I felt the heat beat down and burn my skin. I heard the mountains shout again and again. In summer we watched the owls. Do you know the trees would give away their leaves, turn gold from Shut your eyes and imagine the sound. The rain drums down as though the sky will break. The branches shake, the clouds will fall, the earth will quake. It felt like we're ending, to lose it in the flames, and the world keeps ending. You could watch the morning rise. The dawn turns pink and says the day is new, and light comes through the way the honeymooners flew. Again and again, again and again, I've lost it all. Again and again, again and again, again and again, I've seen the fall. Again and again, again and again, again and again, I've lost it all. Again and again, again and again, again and again, I've seen the fall. Again and again, and I can't name all the things I wish you knew. A frog sits tiny on your palm. If that is all you take, take that away. A fairy tale woven for the end of days.
So gloomy, honestly. That's the song. I was like, oh, I really want to do this. I want to do like a playthrough stream. And I'm doing it and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so cringe. Thanks, Jack. I think, yeah, I did like intentionally try that a bit with this one, and just kind of progressively with more recent stuff, like playing the vocals a bit. Like that second song was like, do, 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 and it's all kind of high. It's like, I don't normally sing like that. It's kind of fun to play with it. Next is a little bit of a bouncier tune on the ukulele. Please welcome to the stage, the ukulele. I mean, why not? Would you have to tell me which song you'd put it on? Actually, that's not hard. It would be the one after this one. For the unhinged. Nice.
It ain't easy being pretty, being a pretty girl in the city. Well, it ain't easy being pretty, being a pretty girl in the city. It's not half as fun when the day is done. What watching the river run, brown and gritty. Well, come on down to the country fair, we'll get you fixed up to fiddle there. Weave leaves and weeds into your hair. Make your love Bathsheba and open up city boys who will then won't throw the dog a decent bone. It ain't easy being a pretty girl in the city. When the wind blows cold, it's not like the tales they told. Pavement shiny with gold, all gray and gritty. Well, come out to the country at harvest time. Out of the city you still look fine. Mud on the hands and strawberry wine. Pluck the loose hairs from your bow. Pick the jig you already know. How the sweet old tunes all go. Well, it ain't easy being pretty, being a pretty girl in the city. Well, I was a pretty girl too, and I grew up pretty like you. But I came away when the call came through to take you to the town out in the country, yeah, playing at the country fair. Everyone you know is already there, so there ain't no messing around. Well, it ain't easy being a pretty girl in the city. Out here we grew you, out here we knew you, till the city wind blew through. Ain't that a pity? Out here the fruit is sweet, dancing on aching feet. The simple life is a tasty treat. After the city, the harvest left us full. The river's clear and cool. Stay a while and play us all some pretty ditty. It ain't easy being a pretty girl in the city. It ain't easy being a pretty girl in the city.
That song would be perfect for the banjolin if it worked. I feel like harmonica. That needs violin, really. I mean, not only does it explicitly name check violin playing, but it kind of like is that vibe. It's obviously cello, but like I have to borrow my sister's violin and attempt to play a little bit on that one. That's the vibe, I think. Yeah, the whole album, Jack, will just end with me smashing every instrument I own. It's very expensive. Ukulele is a lot of fun. I like playing it, and like I think it sometimes is unfairly maligned. You need to make an album featuring all your instruments. I've done that, Joy. It's called My Albums. All of them. No, that's not true. Definitely not all of them. No. Not Tim Whistle's not on any proper albums. Neither's the saxophone. They are both on Norse the kazoo. They're on, that is Ancient History Lurker. Digging that. That is like it's like 6 years old. The sax and the flute are on, why can I not think? 69 Love Songs. The 69 Love Songs covers. They're in there. And the sax on like a collab song I did. But I don't think it's actually on any of my albums. It ain't easy being pretty. Normally list the instruments on the album. Okay, but the folk album doesn't have any of those in, And that one won't either. One Man's Cross has probably got the most on, because that's both guitars, the piano, the cello, the harp, the harmonica, and percussion. So there's only not anything blowing. Is in 69 Love Songs, there's tin whistle in Abigail Bell of Kilronan. And that's the only time. What's this one got? Cello, synth, piano, harp, guitar, shaker, box, vocals, harmonica. Yeah, no tin whistle. I haven't put tin whistle on anything I've actually recorded because I kind of like my music. Do you think we should have tin whistle on that one? We'll see. We'll see. Thanks for following, champ. A harmonica can blend into a mix quite nicely. I don't think a tin whistle can blend. It doesn't know the definition of the word blend. All right, this one is just a different energy. I don't hate it. It's just it's a natural soloist. Why am I fiddling with this? What's up? It's a genre thing, isn't it, really? Oh. I did say that, Joy. You got me again. Up a tone. Do you want to up a tone? Let's just do it later. Okay.
What do you get after the end times, after the sky comes crashing down? What kind of vows make it through the end times? The old religions are all dead now. What kind of new, yeah, make it how you want it. Take it if you want it, it's on the shelf. What kind of life, take it if you want it. If you don't want it, kill yourself. I remember well how I feared dying ain't nothing after the fall. All of us there, so scared of dying, we didn't know dying at all. Yeah, look at the children, all the dead children, they rise on up.
Sorry, I got a new watch and it's just texted me. I didn't know my texts were on here. Go away.
Dance in the streets overgrown, full of dead children, shooting down pigeons for barbecue meat. Underground there's a bunker, in the bunker there are people who have never seen the sky. They don't want their lungs poisoned, honey, we're all poisoned, you just pick how you die. What do you get after the end times? All sorts of singing about how it used to be, but no one remembers after the end times. Everything's hazy, memory or dream. Was the grass green? I don't know shit now. I just keep chopping radioactive food. What have you seen? Don't tell me that shit now. I'm not in the apocalyptic storytelling mood. Borrow and borrow and steal from the dead. I've got a whistle and a long walk today. Take what you want from the land of the dead. It's only alone will return it someday. What kind of vows make it through the end times? Only the feeding and the bleeding kind. What kind of owls? There's no owls in the end time. Just you and tomorrow and the voices in your mind. Underground there's a bunker, in the bunker seen the sky. They don't want their lungs poisoned. Honey, we're all poisoned. You just pick the reason why. Underground there's a bunker, and the bunker's full of people who have never seen the sky. They don't want their lungs poisoned. Honey, we're all poisoned. You just pick why you die.
I might remove the watch confusion from the album version, but I might keep it. I don't know. Can't decide. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. And it'd be fun, I think, to record it like where I can play the piano separately from singing it. And so go like really concentrate, go really ham on the piano. And then like really ham on the vocals. And then, oh, I've got a text. I just thought I didn't turn that on. I literally got it today. And now I'm getting distracted. Am I going to record it? Better do, Joy. But sorry, that was intense. That was weirdly intense. Yes, my plan is to record it. It's a Garmin. Better fucking do. Yes, I want to record it. I think I want to record it next. It was my plan to record it next. I have another album fully written to record. And I was like, oh, I could record that one first because I think it might be a bit easier. Some of these arrangements are going to be like thick. But I think... No, I want to record this before the apocalypse zeitgeist is fully gone. It should, shouldn't it? Well, I've always worn my other watch on my right wrist, which is why I have a tan line. Because if I wore it on my left wrist, I would accidentally stop things, or I would press buttons by mistake. So I've swapped to this wrist to be a civilized person who wears your watch on the correct wrist. But that means that I don't get loads of steps for playing the guitar, which is a shame. Because if you wear a watch on your strumming hand, boy, that looks active. I would be a really good, state-sponsored musician. I would write to keep my family out of the gulag, man. Don't know why I'm laughing quite so much at that. There's a little bit physically Joy. I've done CDs of how many CDs were there, guys? Maybe 3. I think 1 is sold out. So I think there are a few CDs. That's it. No, I wouldn't, Jack. I don't have the people management skills. Hey, Neurbot, what's up? And that's like a really basic sketch idea, but I actually find that's very amusing without even seeing it. I just enjoy it. It's one of those jokes where if you repeat it enough times, it gets really funny. I mean, to be fair, Neurbot, I've done this before. I did it like a year ago, probably more, and then I still haven't released it, so I've just done it again. So you've heard it all before. This is the last song of the album. There is a video on the main channel.
What now? When the call of catastrophe becomes alluring, what now? When the steady roof becomes only a roof in a state of yet to be falling. When this land is drowned, soon land, not land, we'll love and walk on. when the drowning might take many forms of yet to be and yet to be adored. I have fallen a little bit in love, it's just a brief obsession with the four horsemen and their promise of thrills and vindication. For me to say the burning horizon is all I said it would be, briefly satisfies frustrations with the way things seem to be. But we make the future weave, and future making is a funny task. All the paths are open for a moment, shining brightly back. What gift can I give the small ones, the beans that flower optimistically in January, snowy weather? What gift can I give the girl that falls apart with laughing as her family fill the kitchen and the dusk with dancing? What now, when the call of catastrophe becomes alluring, when the temptation grows to lie down in a dark place and say the world is a sorry, sorry place? I am sorry, sorry I came to this. I'm an oracle of apocalypse. But to turn to the sun in the kitchen and the waves to the owl, to the city, to the sleepers, to the plague, and say I'm scared, but not because there is no meaning. Scared because I care, like leaping, not like falling. Scared like love is not symptomatic, but emphatic. Down with this infatuation, I breathe love into creation. Down with this infatuation, I breathe love into creation.
That's like such a better album title than anything I've ever written. It's like my one of my previous albums, right? It's called One Man's Crust is Another Good Woman's Seed. And then I remember someone being like just making up fictional names for it, and every single fictional comical name was funnier and more interesting than the album's actual title. So I don't think I'm good at naming things. What now when the call of catastrophe becomes alluring? There is a playthrough video. Yeah, okay, you just heard it. You name it. There is a playthrough video of that on YouTube. Let's see how old it is. I don't know how different the versions are. I'm not suggesting you all want to go and watch it. I've done this before. Oh, where? Okay, well, it's pre-Songtober 23, so that's more than a year. Let's have a look. This was February 23, 2.5 years ago. Oh, and I've literally got album titles here. Not album titles, song titles. So I don't know why I'm being coy about it. So here you go. I've been just doing the same shit for a long time. I never listen to my Mod Destroy. I'm not a fool. You want to share with the group? Oh, there's the video. Is that what you meant? Maybe you meant the songs. I'm semi-functional today, guys. Do you want to hear some other songs that aren't by me? There you go. What now in the call of catastrophe? Should we do connections while we recover? Oh, that's really good. That's really good camera, isn't it? Yeah. It's pretty scummy girl. Free skill McGill. Okay, so connection scores to beat. Let's have a look. Non-top made one mistake. Sheffield, no mistakes, but not purple first. Jack, no mistakes, but not purple first. Okay. So purple first to win. It's just a brief obsession. I'm only sitting down because now I'm in shot. Requirements on Live Learns Joy are Live Learns are on. That's a requirement. Not instrumental. I think that's it. It can be like anything, Joy. It can be meaning. It can be a wordplay thing. Let's give it a shuffle. Always shuffle your connections. Right, because that Wednesday is just misleading. Okay, Bond, VHS, Birth, Wed, Combine, Nez. So something's happening there because that's not a word. Flower, Start, Pole, MTV, ALF, Dawn, Fuse, Fly, Genesis Day. Okay, so we've got MTV. These could, like, Nez, ALF could be abbreviations, but I'm not familiar with them. Genesis, Dawn, Birth, Start. Then we've got Fuse, Combine, Bond, and Wed. Bond and Wed. Mayday, Mayfly, Mayflower, Maypole. So then VHS, NES, MTV, and Alpha. Oh, that's a bit disappointing because it's the weird looking ones are together. I was hoping they'd be split up. So which one? I mean, obviously not MTV and VHS are. I don't know what the others are. Some kind of thing. So is that going to be the hardest? I think they're going to put that as purple. I feel like maybe it kind of isn't purple because it's like the abbreviations, but oh, it's blue. Bollocks. Okay. Let's go for May. Mayday, Mayflower, Mayfly, Maypole. Yeah, okay. Combine, Bond, Fuse, and Wed. And Birth, Dawn, Genesis, Start. Sometimes 80s things. Oh, there we go. How did they phrase it? TV related abbreviations in the 80s. Oh, that's really boring. I'll take it. Wow. Well met, Jack. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, NES did ring a bell. I choose not to think about Wiki Trivia, Jack. Should we just do the others while we're here? Does anyone want that? I haven't been quizzing. I know. There's that brief spate of streams I did that were like 5 hours long. And 2 hours of them were Wiki Trivia. Okay. Oh, that's useful, isn't it? Oh, that's not a word. Okay. Maybe it ends ert. Chert. That feels like quite an obscure word. It's not going to be chert. Ooh. Could be TH, but not at the beginning. Could be TH at the end, but it can't be the E before. So no, that doesn't sound right. Could be CH at the end, but that's not a word. Etch. Fetch. Joey's like, we're only getting started. I thought you were a 5-hour streamer. I've been scammed. Well, you're not the first, Joy. You're not the first. Yeah. Love is just a brief obsession. What else do we play? Oh, do I have to? All right, I'm going to do the geography quizzes so that Jack can chill out about me not doing the geography quizzes. Today, I'd like to go from Algeria to Uganda. Problem is that I've kind of stopped doing these, and then my geography's got worse. So now I want to do them even less. Right, but we need to go east, obviously. So we could just go Libya and then go down. I feel like that's quite a good shout because Libya's really big. There might be something big. Chad? Just saying, Chad's in there somewhere. But we could go Libya then down. Let's do that. Could go like Egypt, Sudan, South Sudan. Does South Sudan border Uganda? I don't know. I feel like there's something big in the, it's too high up to be Congo. What's that? Like Chad? Okay, I'm just gonna do my little. All right, well you didn't need to make it. Oh, because Sudan just borders Libya, so you don't need Egypt. That's annoying. It was Chad. Okay, I could have done Chad, but then I still would have needed Sudan, so that's not the quickest route. Okay. Can't believe I didn't do Chad. Chad was always my homeboy. You got scammed, Jack. What have you done? Niger was counted as wrong despite it taking the same length. What do you do? Niger, Chad? No, it is further, Jack. Because you can do it in 3 if you do it the right way. Libya, Sudan, South Sudan. But you did Niger, what, Chad, Sudan, South Sudan. That's 4. The same as we do in Egypt. You were wrong. Yes, you were wrong. But thank you for bringing it to the table so that we could all publicly discuss how you were wrong. Like, that no one would have known. But you were like, no. I must share with you all. Right, now global. If you don't know global, game of global is you have to guess the country. Chad. Okay. Chad is 2,600 kilometers away. Everything's always about that far. Okay, so give it like, I think this would be far enough away. Or like up here or here. Let's go. I might know this thing is a bit close. So Spain. Spain's adjacent. Portugal. Not being funny. I'm really good at that game. You're welcome. All right, and then what have we got left? Crosswordle. Is that it? And then I'm going to sing some songs because it's like 6:30. This is time-based, so we need to fill in this grid backwards. That looks hard to put stoic there, so it's in. Oh, why is that hard? I hate English. Why are there not words that are that shape? I mean, I'm sure there are. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, am I getting this wrong? That could just be like, that's easy. Just gonna have to put in random words. Not many requests. Well, quiz. That's how that works. It's because no one thinks I'm singing because I'm not singing. I'm just going to try pylon spelt wrong. Is that a word? No. Okay. Oh, you know he's gone wrong when you just put in random letters. Bidon. Oh, that is a word. So I'll just have to change this. What is a bidon? Well done, Lurker. I'd locked in stoic is my problem, Welsh stew. That's upsetting. Did Nonkatop do it? Yeah, Nonkatop did it in 41 seconds. Bison. I just did this. I went for this OI right at the beginning, and then I used up S. Bison, phone, and molar. Yeah, that's much better. Should have done the ON. My strategy with crossword was always to try and maximize vowels. So I'll use the vowels if there's a choice between a vowel and a consonant, but you don't always need to. It was nice though, wasn't it? Thanks, Joy. Right, yeah, a little throwback. Should we do what we're actually doing? That was some quizzing. Oh, these are lovely requests, guys. Even if we just play these two songs, I'm going to be happy. Joy won't be. Joy's like, where's my stream? Oh, someone's done patterns as a chord sheet, so I don't have to read the tab and invent the chords. That's sweet. Yeah, they've done it wrong though, but it was a nice idea. Keeps you on your toes, ultimate guitar.
Your toes, but your friendly nose hangs around. You're still a ballerina, everybody knows, but your feet are on the ground. But as the years go by and points comply with ever more relief, and patterns and repeat can begin to have your children, your flock of birds, your branch among the wood. You try to tell them, but you're lost for words, 'cause it's so absurd how good. And as those years go by, they'll look upon you kindly like a friend, a pattern and repeat that never ends. Pulled for me and I arched my back, and from the black you were born. Forward leaning at first, abstract, you soon contract into form. And as the time leaps by and starts to fly, only then can I
I don't think I successfully landed that F minor a single time. But it's a very pretty song. We love a bit of that. Bought for me, never first abstract. Joy, what are you doing? What are you doing upsetting Streamlabs? Contract into form. Thank you so much for the resub. It's a nice song. It's a nice song. And as the years go by and points comply with ever more relief and patterns and repeat can begin. I can do it poorly. Yeah, it's so nice, isn't it? And that A that kind of comes out of nowhere. Pulled for me. Bless you, Bentisto. I arched my back and from you upon the Twitch fates. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. They are unenabled now. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Unenabled? Probably is a word, but I probably just meant disabled. Is it a word? It's like uninterested and disinterested. All right, James has requested one of my faves, Always Gold, by Radical Face. Hey, SD, what's up? Thanks, Bentisto.
Tight-knit boys, brothers in more than name. You would kill for me and knew that I'd do the same. And it cut me sharp, hearing you'd gone away. But everything goes away, yeah, everything goes away. But I'm gonna be here till I'm nothing but bones in the ground. And I was there when you grew restless, left in the dead of night. I was there when 3 months later you were standing in the door all beaten tired, and I stepped aside. So quiet down. We were opposites of birth. I was steady as a hammer. No one worried 'cause they knew just where I'd be. And they said you were the crooked kind, that you'd never have no worth, but you were always gold to me. Back when we were kids, we swore we knew the future and how our words would take us halfway around the world. But I never left this town, and you never saw New York, and we never crossed the sea. there's no one left to blame. Oh, I don't mind. All my life I've never known where you've been. There were holes in you, the kind that I couldn't hard mend. And I heard you say, right when you left that day, does everything go away? Yeah, everything goes away. I'm gonna be here till forever, so just call when you're around.
The wonderful Radical Face. Ba-da-bum-bum. Hey Rob, welcome. Thanks for the bits.
This home, and all that I need. But for you, this place is shame. Yeah. You can blame me when there's no one left to blame. Oh, I don't mind.
When I just like searched on my drive for Trouble, because it's my song, so I have it on a document on there, and I just love it because it just searches obviously like my whole drive for the word Trouble, and it's just so many papers from my PhD. Wrestling with the social value of heritage, summiting as erasure in the Highlands of Scottish, touring the post-conflict city, the promise of happiness, diverse subjective sexualities and economies, troubling times and ecologies of nothingness. Okay, I guess there's a lot of trouble. I'm like, oh, I haven't thought about all of you for a few months. Just wiki trivia, Joeyman.
All my life I've never known where you've been. There were holes in you. Oh, that I could not feel.
The academic thing, what does that mean, Eurobone? Do you mean my PhD? Or is there something specific that happened that I've erased from my mind? Entirely possible.
Oh,
I did not, Neurobot. So, it went fine. My supervisor emailed me earlier and was like, keep in touch. And I was like, we're meant to be writing a paper. Dude. But I'm not rushing into that. This is one of mine. It's in Songtober collection.
Passing by the window, I see services. Say, let's go. I could really use the loo. You could stretch our legs out too. The road's been long and boring, and we've been in the car since morning. If you don't want to hear me snoring, pull off at the junction. This county's full of hedgerows and high streets with boarded windows. Crumbling town parks that stand empty till dark, and the trains don't run on time, there's always something on the line. We'll be home just after 9, delayed by social dysfunction. And people around here say she's trouble, 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 but I like having her around. I'll do more for double, double, double than the worst trouble in this town. I'm keeping by her, she's keeping by me. Your mom and dad are nice, but they don't think they've seen me twice. Giving me the side eyes, they serve me shepherd's pie. They mention your wild youth like you haven't told the truth. They don't know we're temper-proof, and I like you as you are. Your old school friends are meeting at the old Queen's Head. You say that we could skip it, I say I wouldn't miss it. Oh, half of them are gone now into prison graves, all got out like you got out if you somehow, but you didn't go too far. Well, people around here say she's trouble, 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 but I like having her around. I do more for double, double, double than the worst trouble in this town. I'm keeping by her, she's keeping by me. Out on the streetlight pavement, I toast the way the night went, and ask you for a ask you for a dance between facts and broken glass. Then we're waiting for the last bus, and suddenly it's just us. And I don't want to make a fuss, so I just say the night was fun. In the morning I'm heaving, turning green as we are leaving, saying it was nice to meet you, and they absolutely say you too. Then we're back on the M4, my head resting on the car door, and I think I love you more than I ever loved anyone. Well, people around here say she's trouble, 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 but I like having her around. I do more for double, double, double than the worst trouble in this town. People around here say you're trouble, 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 but I don't know if that's true. I do more than double, double, double if it meant I get to stick around with you. I'm keeping by her, she's keeping by me. I'm keeping by her, she's keeping by.
Oh, it's my mouse. Hey Jeff, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Look, thank you so much for the gift sub to Jeff. That was a song I wrote during Songtober 2023 when I wrote a song every day for 30 days. You didn't need that to be a song, did you? Another original next. It's just cute, isn't it, Jack? I think it's cute. And it's for my shitty hometown. Oh, Jack's like, I'm just going, wow. W-O-W. Jack, enjoy your chill. Thank you for hanging out. Neurobot, thank you so much for 5 gift subs. There's going to see Bostonberry, Boca, Lurkermuck, Mr. P, and Fallen Lords. Should we play hippos anyway? Let's play hippos anyway.
The hippos took France in the last of the animal wars, and all we wondered was why they never took France before. They like the wine and the cheeses and the Mediterranean breezes.
I like the implication that this stream is inherently stressful.
All along the banks of what we learned in school was cool. The Riviera, we went as tourists. They know that they live there. We were only fleeting. Hollow wallows to cool their feet in. Do they long for eastward expansion? Hippo villas, hippo mansions. Do they crave little new and vulgar? Will they expat their mud beds when they get older? If you please, sir, take a visa to Le Pays, Hippopotame. Though it surrounds a grown quite swampy, I want to see the Notre Dame. They won't let us in, they don't want to. They want the fair and square, or as fair as wars do. Will they make the most of their victory? Hippo equality, hippo liberty. Or will they bask in the sun-sparkled sea and decline our attempts to realign their defenses and engage them in a multinational democracy? The hippos took France in the last of the animals, and all we wondered was why they never took France before. They like the wine and the cheeses and the Mediterranean breezes.
For some reason, the best song I've ever written. It's about hippos eating cheese. Don't know why I try so hard the rest of the time. One of the hardest things about recording music is choosing whether or not I'm going to pronounce my T's. So in my accent, like sometimes I say my T's in the middle of words and sometimes I don't. I drop some, sometimes I don't drop them. I drop a lot of them, I think, but I don't always drop them. And then, it's really hard, man. The song I sang earlier in the Apocalypse album, here is the water, take a look at the water, would you feed it your daughter? Or it's like, here's the water, take a look at the water, you feed it your daughter. Ugh. You're just like, it's all the T, you're just hitting the T's and everything else falls to the wayside. Integral to my accent. Yeah. You drop all words except to, so it's fair enough. Bottle of water. It's hard, right? It's hard. Everyone has their challenges. Should we do a live learn? That's a bit fun, isn't it? This is for Joy. Joy, is this your first live learn on this channel? British. It's a little bit British. I'm a big accent mirrorer as well. I always just assume everyone does this. And then I was talking to my friend about this and I said, do you like pick up people's accents when you're talking to them? Do you start copying their accent? And she said, I may have told this story before, but it astounds me so much I have to tell you again. She said, I have no idea what I sound like when I speak. She's like, I don't know. She doesn't, by the way. She doesn't pick up people's accents. Whereas I massively do. So I speak with a very thick Cornish accent at work sometimes, depending on who I'm talking to. That's true. I did, Joy. I did, but that was a remnant of previous stream. I've done La Tribu de Dana before, so we'll call this your official first outing. What's Cornish accent? It's a bit like this. Oh, brother farms over the field yonder. Mirror is such a brilliant word. Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, that was like an old man Cornish accent. I don't farm in my fields. I don't go town much. I just like staying in Cornwall. Yeah, I mean, 30-year-olds with a thick accent don't sound quite like that, but that's the vibe. Fun, Joy, fun. Okay, Joy's requested Library of Good Intentions by Tessa Violet and Maisie Peters. Okay, I don't know the song. No pressure. Joy's like, this is my favorite song ever, and it was played at my birth, and it was played at my funeral. If you screw it up, I'll cry. Let's have a listen. As always, with the live learns. Let me change some buttons. I know it's quiet now. I'm sorry. As always, I'm going to just post a link in chat if you want to listen to the song. I'm going to listen to it. Or you can just sit there in silence. Ooh, why can't I hear that? Because I didn't press the right button. It's very neat. It's very satisfying to listen to. Spell out you on Welsh directly. This is cute. I like that, Esty. I drank the wrong potion. Okay. I'm very much enjoying Fortnite being a fantasy word. We'll get on to that. But this is really cute, Joy. Okay. It's very, I clicked on it, and then the minute it started, I was like, this is kind of old. Not like old, but I was like, it's very dated. Not this song. The song's just very cute. And not even like in a bad way. It's a very era specific visual, the video. It's 2016. That's very 2016. It's very cute. Okay. Let's see how I've got it. And they're like way up somewhere. I don't need to tell you that there's something here. You can see the difference in the way I stare at you. Ooh, ooh, I love you, yes I do. I will love you. Ooh, I love you, yes I do. I was always good at, I was always grand at good intention. They always ended up unused. But now I found the one, and I have begun to shake off all the shake. This is the chorus again. Yeah. I don't know like quite what you're looking for. It's like, I just called you sire. Oh, it's so weird when I do that, Jeff. In terms of words, but definitely like the kind of woodland folky stuff. It's like oak leaves and. Okay. I was always good. I was always grand at good intentions. They always ended up unused. Now I found the one and I have the dust and rain them all on you. And I was always bad at choosing, losing, but instead of boys who tried. But now I found you, and it's clear I do love in every ocean, every corner of the sky. Oh, honey, yes I do. No, I do. It's true. I love you, yes I do. You're the minister to so still. I'm feeling you. My love is telling you. There's some really nice little run-on lines and run-on rhymes that like just give it a little bit of flavour. So it's not, you know. I was always grand at good intentionally holding up unused. Now I found the one. Now I found the one. Shake off the dust and rain them all on you. I was always bad at choosing. But I was always who tried. No, yeah. Just listen to the bridge again. The bridge is nice. They do a back and forth thing, which is cute. It's a nice use of like having a duet. Yes, I do want to spend every second of the day with you. The way that you took me by the hand, I knew we meant for TV shows on the floor in your hoodie. So come on, pick me up at 2:30, drink a part. Me, I love how you were driving us. There, then I'm through picking losing battles, 'cause I'm picking you. That's close enough. It's cute. The bit where the line in the bridge where it goes, I knew that we were meant for watching old TV shows on the floor in your hoodie. That's very, I'm 19 and it's 2016, but that's cute. Sweet. Okay. I'm tempted to ukulele, like in the spirit of kind of sweet. I don't think it needs any grit. not that I'm a particularly gritty singer. Do you associate me with grit? I wish I was gritty. Maybe I'll get gritty with age, like kind of a car. All right.
that there's something here. You can see the difference in the way I stare at you. Ooh, ooh, I love you, yes I do. We can race each other tumbling down the hill. Our laces wrap together 'cause they know I will love you. Ooh, ooh, I love you, yes I do. And I was always grand at good intentions, but they always ended up unused. But now I found the one, and I have begun to shake off the dust and rain them all on you. And I was always bad at choosing, losing battles instead of boys who tried. But now I found you, and it's clear I do love in every ocean, every corner of the sky. Oh honey, yes I do. You sit in the corner and have no idea that every single word I sing's for you, my dear. It's true. Ooh, ooh, I love you, yes I do. They can waste their minutes trying to suss us out, 'cause I don't care for cynics when I'm finally feeling new, new, new. My love, it's down to you. And I was always grand at good intentions, but they never ended up unused. But now I found the one, and I have begun to shake off the dust and rain them all on you. And I was always bad at choosing, losing battles instead of boys who tried. But now I found you, and it's clear I do love in every ocean, every corner of the sky. Oh honey, yes I do. Yes I do wanna spend every second of the day with you. In the way that you took me by the hand, I knew that we were meant for watching old TV shows on the floor in your hoodie. So won't you come and pick me up at 2:30? Take a part of me, any part I'll offer you. We'll drive, and I swear right then and there I'm through picking losing battles, 'cause I'm picking you. I don't need to tell you that there's something here. You can see the difference in the way I stare at you. Ooh, ooh, I love you, yes I do.
Joy, how would you rate your first live learn experience? Don't actually rate it. Don't be like 7. That was cute. Thank you so much for bringing that to the stream. Hey, Mr. P, what's up? I should have done it, shouldn't I? Oh, I love you. That's catchy. It's like, that's just sweet. That was just a good time. Should we put it on the song list? Why not? Just put everything on the song list. You know what that was? Have we got Good Intentions Paving Company on the song list? I think I added that. No, we haven't. Is it because this is way too hard and I can't sing it? It's not even deactivate. I thought that was on the song list. Sorry, it's just reminding me because that's called Good Intentions, that song. I think it's because it's too hard. This is a Joanna Newsom song. I thought I'd... No, I think... Oh, it's a great song though.
20 miles left to the show. Hello, my old country. Hello. Stars are just beginning to appear, and I have never in my life before been here. And it's my heart, not me, and we sit here bolt upright and cry for no good reason at the eastern sky. And the tilt of the strange nation, and the will to remain for the duration, waving the flag, feeling it drag like a bump on a log, baby, like I'm in a fist fight with the fog, baby, step or change in a pirouette. And I regret.
This is where I think it gets way too high.
How I said to you, honey, just open your heart when I've got trouble leaving opening a honey jar. And that right there is where we are.
And it kind of does the same thing again, and then how high does it get?
No amount of talking is gonna soften the fall, but like after the rain, step out of the overhang, that's all. It had a nice ring to it when the old Opry House rang, so with a solemn old lang, signed, sealed, delivered, I sang. And there is hesitation.
Okay, so like I can actually like those are the right notes, but it kind of stays up there for a really long time. I feel like I don't know if people want that. Anyway, sorry, I got completely distracted. It's a shame Jack's not here. I think he would have really enjoyed roasting me for just like getting a John and Newsom song in the stream somehow. Bless you, Joy. Yeah, you can that's what I'd say. So like you can buy some on Bandcamp and you can pay what you want. But that does go through PayPal when it comes to me. So if it's a boycott thing, then PayPal is still involved, because that is how I get it from Bandcamp. They PayPal me. But if it's you don't have PayPal or you don't want to use PayPal personally, then Bandcamp's your answer. There we go. Win. Nice, James. What food have you got?
And there is hesitation, and it always remains.
There's loads of stuff on there that's like, I think the stuff on there is like less than £1. So you can pay any amount from that. That was a great live learn. Thank you so much, Joy. By which I mean Joy's live learn, not me going off and doing a John Newsom song. I really enjoyed that. Let's do a couple of requests now. A couple of Laura Marling requests. Well, this is a duet between Johnny Flynn and Laura Marling. The only one I think that exists. Like, I mean, there may be other videos and stuff of them doing each other's songs, or I don't know. But I think this is the only like joint song that's very old.
Always remains concerning me and the rest of the game.
Oh yeah, I played this on the piano last time I played it. That's a crazy decision, isn't it? Because I wanted to play an A. Let's keep it on the piano. I'd forgotten that. Minced beef stew, loads of veggies. Forgotten something. The herbs is blood. Oh no. Go put some hot sauce on it. Oh, there we go. There's another reason for Bandcamp. You don't have to pay all the tax.
All that I have is a river. The river is all just cannot stay, or I'll sink in my skin and my bones. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me. I'm done with my dive. Please help me build a small boat, one that'll ride on the floor, where the river runs deep and the larger fish creep. I'm glad of what keeps me afloat. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me. I'm done with my diving. Now deeper the water I sailed, and faster the current I'm in. But each night brings the stars, and the song in my heart is a tune for the journeyman's tale. Oh, the water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me. I'm done with my dive. Now the land that I knew is a dream, and the line on the distance grows faint. So wide is my river, the horizon a sliver. The artist has run out of paint. Where the blue of the sea meets the sky, and the big yellow sun leads me home. I'm everywhere now. The way is a vow to the wind of each breath by and by. Oh, the water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me. I'm done with my dive.
Invisible Llama, thank you for the raid. Hope you have a fantastic stream. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, Joy, thank you so much for the donation. Invisible raid, invisible raid. It's a raid you can't see, it's an invisible raid. How are you doing, everybody? Happy Wednesday. We're just hanging out singing some songs. That was a little bit of Johnny Flynn and Laura Marling. We're now going to sing another Laura Marling. Don't say we don't say we don't keep things fresh. Hey, you doing? Hey, Invisible Llama. Hey, Pine Branch, what's up? Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Hey, Simon. Hey, Veld. Hey, Douglas. How you doing? How you doing? Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum. It's so hard, Norba. Yeah, I think I like switch between them a little bit on some lines. Well, I think maybe they switched the main melody. That's my excuse. saw a video once of, this is a long time ago, but Johnny Flynn singing. Well, no, it was a Johnny Flynn gig, and he often sings The Water with his sister live. And then he wasn't going to sing The Water because she wasn't there. And then someone in the crowd, someone was like, she can do it. And they got this woman up on stage and she did it. Which is cool. And also what I was convinced would happen to me when I was a teenager. I'd be like, yes, I'll just be at a concert and they'll forget their own songs and I'll just sing them. It didn't happen. Thanks, Lama.
What a way to change an evening. Was my number hard to find? You know I'd given up believing, but the song had somewhat lingered in my mind. It went la 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 la, something something Caroline. Caroline, you're like an ember, a rock that just bursts back into life. A song I only just remember that goes, oh, something something Caroline. La 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 la, something something Caroline. Caroline, we are old now. I got married and I love my wife. I have kids, they're good and grown now. All in all, I've been happy with my life. Oh, I was never really far from you. Was I something, something Caroline? I'd like you not to call again. I'd like to keep you off my mind. You're the one who went away, Caroline, so the song was forgotten over time. Apt. It went la 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 la, something something Caroline. La 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 la, something something Caroline.
There's just a tiny point there where my eyes read the chord and my hands just went, that means nothing to me. That means nothing to me. I've never seen that before. I was like, okay, guys, let's carry on. Hey, Duke McDonald, what's up? Enjoy your food, Jeff. I was never really far from you. That's a really nice song. That's from Laura Marling's most recent album, Patterns in Repeat. Speaking of albums, we started off the stream with an album playthrough of an album like by me that I haven't recorded yet. Can you call it an album? That feels pretentious, but whatever. Should we do another one? Is that unhinged? Like a different album. Not the same song. something Caroline. Definitely come around to it near a bot. And I really like some of the songs on it. I've listened to it as an album a few times, and there's a few that just like are kind of nothing to me. They are nothing to me. Oh, what? No. Oh, no, I don't want to. No. Oh, sorry, everybody. I just started to run. How did I do that? Wow, good to know you can do it very quickly. If only I knew what I did. No, it's running again. Don't. No. Okay, great. Ignoring that. Yeah, so I've got songs that I haven't recorded. So let's play them. This is an album. This album isn't quite got a name. I'm calling it On Bodies at the moment, but that sounds very pretentious and academic. So I don't know about that. But there's like a body thing going on. So that's the like theme. It's not like a concept album. But you know, there's like a theme. It's not just like some songs. I should just oh, that would be nice. Like no. Very terrestrial. I should just call an album Some Songs. That would be better album title than anything I've written. Hey Heather, what's up? Starting with Ben Tisto's favorite. Well, it feels bold to say, but Yours Is a Jungle. Look, thank you so much for the gifts up to Heather. That's very kind.
What do you do when you realize you can't trust your body to have you, to hold you? I would give so many of these easy steps. What do you do when you remember the earth is liable to fall like a mourner, and I am dust, I've always been dust, while I am looking at you, looking at me, looking at you, looking at me. What do you do when you see there's no logic to the design? This day is torment, this day fine. If bodies are a garden, we must tend them. If bodies are a garden, yours is a jungle, and I am dust over distant deserts, dust over crumbling cliff faces that wreck on the beaches, and the tower blocks that crumple like a mother graveside, weeping like a fissure in the ground. I am here, I am breathing. That's that funny sound. It gets louder when I'm sleeping. It gets
It will get its moment in the sun one day, Bentisto. Our requests are closed for today, Geodeck, sorry. All right. Thud. Next song on this album, one day album, imagined album, is Bog Body. Obviously. Forgot what I was doing.
Time will rot the leaves that fall to the ground. Time will pull the rafters of this house down. Time will quiet the echo of your every sound. But the bog will keep your skin smooth till it's found. Time will forget the men who take your life. Time will neglect the gods whom you delight. Time will muddy the meaning of your sacrifice. But the bog will keep your body wrapped up tight. Time will lose the bones that belong to your kin. Time will unlearn all the songs that you sing. Time will make the words you know not mean a thing. But the bog will keep your tongue safe within.
Oh, I feel better sooner, see? A thunder headache. I guess makes sense. Pressure, right? All right, that's the archaeology song for that album. Every album's got to have one. Next up on the track list is a song that I have played on stream, but it's not on the song. Pardon me, the song list. I think I've maybe played it twice. And this is the song I actually wrote during. You're going to be like, oh, you don't put that much effort into the song. The song I wrote during little songwriting challenge with Charlotte and Nate. That's not gonna work. That's not the right key. This isn't the song, by the way. That would be bold. It's called Postcards, I think, I guess. Some songs I'm like, this is what this song is called, and some songs I'm like, oh, it's just a song. Let me just figure out a couple of bits. Sell postcards of the park iced over in winter, painted by song. Oh, master, now the snow doesn't settle here. When he got married, geese were veeing overhead, the leaves migrate and burn, and the grass red and
you stay on the trees all year. Well, he was always told the only thing that stays the same is change. And if you love something, you have to know how to one day let it go. But even the midwinter breeze, even the leaves on the trees, he doesn't know how to go about losing these. When he was old, he said he'd move south and buy a house over the water with palm trees and silk soft sand. But now the beaches are burning half the year. When he was young, they used to sell postcards, children skating pond in winter, frozen by some old master. Now the children don't play round here. Oh, he was always told the only thing that stays the same is change. And if you love something, you have to know how to one day let it go. But even the dreams of the old, even the pull of the cold, he doesn't know how to go about losing these. He doesn't know how to go about losing these.
I have a feeling I have to retune the guitar like a couple more times. Yeah, there's a lot more open tuning on the album I sung at the top of the stream. The Apocalypse album doesn't have any open tuning in. This one has, I think this is a more vibey album. That's the Apocalypse album's very like lyrically precise. Lots of the songs have like loads of lyrics. This has a lot of vibes. So this is the vibey guitar. That's how that works in my brain. All right, next up we've got a song that I haven't played for ages. This is a synth song, but I don't think I'm going to play it on the synth today. It's got like a whole synth part. But I think I probably need to practice that. I can't like play the part and sing it at the same time without a bit of practice. So I'm just going to do like a funky buttons version. Even he doesn't know how to go about losing these. That's suitably synthy, right?
Same as quantum physics, trying to see reality from a place of subjectivity. Or how my mouth looks when I smile and I grimace makes me think of the skull that sits beneath my skin, and it's a memento mori I don't need. I declare forces are existential truths with human perception of truth is my proof. What else can you do? It's a fair rebuke. Smash all the mirrors. I only want to see inside of me and let me feel my teeth with my tongue. Let me deceive, read the path of the sun. Let me believe when the dying is done that the clocks will begin again and we will seek in again and we will all sing again. Believe his hymns and then we will be one, my body and me. I will not flicker away from reality while staring in the mirror and brushing my teeth and seeing the skull that lies underneath. Oh, I'm a memento mori. I don't need a howling dog. I don't wanna feed a transience I don't wanna see. Oh, come forth and enlighten me. Oh, come forth and enlighten me. Let me see beyond. I will bring the scopes. I will measure the speeds of electrons and electrodes. I will track the lights that explode in my brain and space. They're much of the same from the place where I sit, commanding my ship till I look in the mirror and the lights seem to glimmer and I fade and I flicker and I see the grimace, I see the skin. It's a memento mori. I don't need a howling dog. I don't wanna feed a transience I don't wanna see. Oh, come forth and enlighten me. Oh, come forth and enlighten me. Oh, come forth and enlighten me. Oh, come forth and enlighten me.
Then the search for the right commands. I mean, I think they're probably. I thought there was a command for that piano, but who knows? I had a piano right at the beginning, of my streaming journey. This is brand new. This is like 6 years old, nearly. But I had a very jazzy 1985 piano when I first started streaming. It sounded a bit like that all the time. Yeah, probably, James. There's probably more death mentions in this album than in the Apocalypse album, so take from that what you will. Thanks for following, V2. But there's a little a synth thing, and there's like a line up there somewhere, but I need to practice that. All right. Next up is a song called Who's the Last Person That You Called? This is a song from the 2021 Songtober, and I barely sung it since then. But I have an affection for it, and I felt like it kind of fit in with part of these kinds of stories. Oh no, what a shame, Yoruba. What will the musicians do?
There's a mountain I wanna go, I can't go alone. Where we could go together, bang like barbs against the weather. There's a bar here I wanna try. I watch yours, you watch mine. Eagle-eyed keepers dancing through the streets of sleepers. Who's the last person that you called? Who's the last person that you talked to? Was it somebody you love? Was it somebody who loves you? Did you make them laugh or make them cry? Did you talk together of better times? Did you sing them the song stuck in your mind? You know the one, sis, it goes like this, like la 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 la.
Welcome, readers.
There's a canyon where I wanna dive. We could take a drive, rent a van for peanuts, cruise along like no one sees us. When you have children, I'll come by, tell them what their mother's like. We'll get old and careless. We'll look back on times like this. And who's the last person that you called? Who's the last person that you talked to? Was it somebody you love? Was it somebody who loves you? Did you make them laugh or make them cry? Did you talk together of better times? Did you sing them the song stuck in your mind? You know the one, sis, it goes like this, la 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 la. I'm just calling to ask, do you have an officer of this name at this station? Is he on duty? He is here with a car to arrest me, and I don't mind if I need to answer for a crime. I just don't want to die in such a way my family will have to wonder how afraid I was when I realized this man intends to hurt me.
Emily, hope you had a fantastic stream. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Nathan, thank you so much for the red double rate, guys. Welcome, raiders. We're doing a bit of a little cheeky album playthrough at the end of the stream. This is like an album I've written and not recorded, so like I never get around to recording anything, but here's proof that I wrote the songs. So we're doing that. Nathan, hope you had a fantastic stream. Joy's discovered the deep well of old commands. We'll have no peace now. I hope everyone's having a great day. Back on Twitch after some sick times. It feels good. Nice. It's so nice to get back into it, right? You know, and like playing some music, singing some songs, like feels really good. You're like, oh yeah, this is sick. I forgot that this is like sick. You have weird commands. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Joy. Exactly. It just hits. So I'm playing through this album. It's called like on Bodies. It's like a Bodies album. It doesn't really have a name. I think that was you, Nora, but I think that screams you. Oh, that's funky. That's better. There we go. Kind of forgot how the harp worked for a second there. This next song is called Let Dragons Out. This is on the song list. Squeak. It started quite high, didn't it? And then I didn't have a lot of room. Squeak. But no, it's quite high pitched. I stand by it. I don't. It's kind of a feature of the stream that none of the commands make any sense. Oh, that's not even the right key. I don't know what I'm doing. Right. This is a harp song.
It's a beautiful night. There's a milky wash of light to the clouds, rend like a shroud to let the stars shine in, to let us out. It's a beautiful sight. The air has a bite that ignites in the chest and freezes clear the head. The spinning is slow, you can breathe in the rest. It's a beautiful time, scarcely believing it's mine to perceive through the skeleton trees, to peer out at the stars peering at me. It's a beautiful night. There's a milky wash of light to the clouds, rent like a shroud. I take in a lungful of ice and let dragons out.
Was this a squeaky clip? Hey-o. I have to watch this now.
It's a beautiful night.
Hey-o, happy Sunday, everybody. Some song. It's on the same stream. Conversation. I'm consistent.
In the night, the sky burns bright. It's always night. The clock ain't right. The cycle's out.
This table keeps trying to come into shot. No. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Nearby. I'd forgot about that one. I know, all the eras in the clips. All the hair eras. All right. The album doesn't actually feature loads of microphone squeaks. Surprise, surprise. The next up is a song called The Admin of Endings. Again, I'm not I don't know what instrument I'll do this on for the album. Probably a real mix, but we'll just play it. There today.
They died in the rainiest March we had since records began. And so maybe their souls didn't fly from the windows but swam all across the flat wet land that was drained and reclaimed from the sea into primordial waters where all was is all that will be. Meanwhile, the green and blue checkered car pulls up on the drive. 10 feet to decide who it is, who you love, who's no longer alive. Dogs ran out under the span of the oak tree to take a shit. And the cold old house stood calmly beyond all of those who had died in it. What now but the admin of endings, the banks and the tributes and wills? Rain so thick, just walking around to clear out your head soon requires skills. All along our jobs and our chores pile up in boxes and sinks. Raise a toast to those who need it the least, because we lived here could all use a drink. If we are made mostly of water, then it was an apt season to die. If we are made in the memories of others, then there is no need yet to cry. They died in the rainiest March we had since records began. And the window wind into the great beyond, they swam, they swam. And they swam, 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 and they swam.
Might do a fade out on that one in the album, but it's kind of very hard to do a live fade out on an electric piano. That's a sad song. Sorry, everybody. It's a sad album. Turns out there's some nice ones towards the end. Well, not the sad can't be nice. Slightly more cheerful. All right, back onto the open guitar, which I call it earlier, the vibey guitar, for a bit of inhale, exhale. But first, a tuning song. I hate my B string, and I hate my B string on both guitars. So, like, I don't know if it's a me problem. They're really finicky. I can't replace it. Okay.
Strange little beings breathing in gases, keeping what nudges, letting the rest pass into the ocean of breath and of breathing, of blood under skin, of hearts that are beating. 1, 2, as you take from the air what it's given. 3, 4, as you let out the sigh of the living. There is a strength and there's a softness, the fur of a bear between its claws. There is an ease and there is a grounding. Gently the snow on the mountainside falls. This is an act of gentle defiance. This is surrender, both at the same time. Opposing forces try to pull me asunder. Inhale and exhale, the opposition is mine. Behind the eyelids, the animal waking, sniffs at the day, at the life of the taken. For carving and shaping is cat, cow, and crow, catching a wave and letting it flow. 1, 2, as you breathe all that love right in. 3, 4, as you breathe it right back out again. There is a power in stopping and feeling. Time moves like a river over the stones. There is a power in rising and falling, feeling the movement of muscle and bone. This is an act of gentle defiance. This is surrender, a place to begin. Thoughts of stone tossed, time traveled spaceships. Inhale and exhale, I'm here in my skin. Disconnection, my back and my leg, my brow and my jaw, my hand and my head. Reconnect to the unified design, my head to my toes, in the line of my spine, with a creature together as one moving part. One hand on my belly, one hand on my heart. We are together, I am alone in this exploration, in this calling. Oh, oh, oh. 1, 2, as you take what you need from the air. 3, 4, as you give back whatever you can spend.
Thanks for following, GT. That's a pretentious yoga song, but you know, just mix it up occasionally. Is that the same tuning as Rambling Man? Sounds like it, doesn't it? Oh, naive little me. No, I don't think. Oh, I think maybe I'm just approximating it there. Is Rambling Man in something weirder? No, I think it is, because I suggested Jack wanted to know a good open tuning Laura Marling song to try and learn, and I suggested Rambling Man, so I think it's in maybe an open D instead of open G. Is my thinking. And I'm hodgepodging it. Yeah, it's in open D. No. But you can kind of like, between open D and open G, it's kind of similar shapes, just in slightly different places. You can kind of mix and match. They're quite similar. Oh, just got really close to the microphone just to swallow. That's the treat, isn't it? All right, we're going to stay on this funky guitar. This funky guitar, the open tuning, for Ribcage Cathedral. Oh, but it's in a different tuning. Of course it is. It's like I didn't write these to be played one after another. Who knew? This is going to be Rambling Man tuning. That's Rambling Man.
Sky, the stars in their velvet, and the candles on the table bleed onto the gingham with dirty plates and bottles of crew. I wander round to the far side of the table where he sits surrounded by henchmen and cousins. Tell him I'm cold, rub my bare shoulders. He fetches his shirt and wraps it around me. Back with my friend, the guest of some other gunman. She folds up her face. Do I know what I'm doing? She's shaking a rabbit, glancing at shadows, wanting to go. Smoke in the air and the faint sound of music. She tells me we'll never be on the inside. The wives never know. The Ribcage Cathedral, the gun. I bite my lip and my mouth fills with metal. I catch his eye, his shirt smells like a bonfire. Orion is watching the hunter and hunted revolt. She'll be gone when the Jew hits the glasses, the chairs on their sides. The old bells creak with dawn and the weight of their heads chains the men to their chambers alone. I'll sit down, setting fire to the morning, watching the birds burn down to the filter, wrapped in a shirt that covers my wrists, penitential and modest. I come to pray and wait. There's no return, the bus that I rode here, eager eyes darting from roadside to ruin, blew up on the border of front page I pretended to miss. He makes a toast, he's not one for speeches. He's pink-cheeked from wine and beady-eyed watches. I soften my gaze to hide or entice him, or else feel the moon on my skin. Overhead, the trees frame the night sky, the stars in their velvet, and the candles on the table bleed onto the gingham where dirty plates and bottles accrue.
I think that gets faster every time I play it. Da 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 dum, da da dum bum 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 bum. It'd be like a whiplash into that song after our like quiet yoga song. All right, got 3 more songs in the provisional album. This next one is like the least played. I haven't played it on stream. I haven't played it the least. And is it finished? That's a great intro, isn't it? I think it's finished like lyrically. I think it will probably have some juicy instrumentals. If you're like, why is this song 60-second song? This is just me practicing. This is called The Sunflowers in the Field by the Dog Park. That's why they invented, 3 words?
The doctor was dancing when he told her the cancer hadn't spread. An extended tendency, another 10 or maybe 20 in this body, in this head. She was laughing when she called me to tell me her greatest news. The sunflowers in the field by the dog park were all in spectacular bloom. Could any young immortal be so delighted by their life being saved? Or is the desire to get old something that comes with age?
I feel like I write so many, like, I don't know, non-structurally traditional songs, let's say. Then often I'm just like, is that a song? I don't know. Anything's a song, if you believe. I've got 2 more in this album, everybody, and they're sweet. They're sweet. I mean, this one's kind of about drowning kittens in a bag, but also it's sweet, so it's a bit of both. Cheese and pickle situation. It's not a phrase. A cheese and pickle situation. Oh boys, we found ourselves in real. Okay. This is called 3 hours of streaming. This is called 9 Little Kittens.
Spilled on the river there are 9 little kittens with their fur all wet and their feet forgetful. They fall into the water, slipping and sliding, go to sleep backs of dead divining, little breaths that breathe so little. Air tumbles out onto the ice like a misty morning, drawing it a great big kiss for Mama, who came in later, brushing her teeth and looking at the marks that wouldn't need cleaning but would repeat, and something so unshakable about breath. The grass grows long here, yearly, shucking off all seasonal attempts at cheering. The hill will be what the hill will be. The form of a hill pulls on it like a magnet. Everything comes back to its true self. Down at the river play 9 little kittens, splashing about with the water unheeding, slipping between the here and hereafter, necks grabbed tight by the ghost of Mama, little breaths that breathe so little. The stones remember their task from the quarry, brought overland and laid to sleep with sleepy bodies, pebble nuzzle, smooth down by the water, spikes of fur grass, all with frost for winter, hot little breath making hearts in the mirror.
It's got a rhythm. It's got a little rhythm. I don't know why I decided to write a Drowning Kitten song, but it was more of a banger than I thought it was gonna be. Which, I mean, the bar was low, right? But it doesn't sound like banger material. All right, that's most of the album. We've got one more song. Thank you for what's the word? Like going with me today with a lot of originals and me going, here's some songs I wrote that I'm never gonna record because I never get round to it, but I am gonna record them. If you want to hear music, I've already recorded and released. I have 5 albums, EPs, singles, blah 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 blah. You can check that out on Bandcamp or YouTube, Spotify, Deezer, blah blah blah. YouTube also has my big Songtober collection. I recorded 30 songs, 1 song a day, across October 2023. It also on YouTube is the 69 Love Songs project, where I covered the whole of the Magnetic Fields of 69 love songs, 1 song per day for 69 days at the beginning of this year, because I'm not well. So content, basically, if you ever want to check Fortnite Joy, if you ever want to check it out, stuff I've recorded, there's lots of that. Otherwise, feel free to come out on the Discord, all that jazz. I'm gonna sing a couple more songs. The last song on the album, this is called My Love, My Love. And then our end of stream song, Yes We Can't Escape. And I'll be back on Sunday. Thank you so much, everybody, for your company today. It was like, I don't mind Wednesdays, but I'm like, well, you know, oh, I've been at work for 3 days in a row. How is that legal? And then I'm like, and then I sit down and stream, and it's a little spark of life. So I hope that you've had a good stream as well. Yeah, this is My Love, My Love, which I played loads recently because it's new. So. Completely threw myself off. I can see no way to feel the way that I do. I can find no wire familiar touch to make me feel this. My love, my love, my love. The urge to kill, the urge to build, the urge to set my life alight. Step deeper than the other before the night. I guard your slumber. The urge to dive beneath the waves, to drag them all, to cease to say. There just for a passing minute, a sense of life beyond this limit. My love, my love, my love, my love, my love. You come from, I cannot find you where I rationalize my laughter and my fear. What I've run from, what I've run to, miles and miles to have you near. My love, my love, my love, my And that's that album, Bodies, the Bodies album. Okay, so like the album I played at the beginning of the stream, the Apocalypse album, and this album both end with like a song about how much I love my niece, which is like so embarrassing. No one ever tell her, okay? Her ego will explode. Absolutely not. Favorite album of the stream. I don't think I can pick a favorite song today, Joy. There were too many of my own. It's gonna be cringe. She's 3, so she'd be like, cool, you wrote a song. Go off, I guess. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I hope so too, Teach. I think I'm going to plan in a bit of recording time. There'll probably be some recording on stream, partially because I quite enjoy doing that. I think some of you guys like coming along to those, so that's fun. And also just in terms of like fitting it in schedule-wise, if I'm doing a lot of recording, it's also hard to also do normal streams. So I hope to record soon. I love recording and arranging and stuff, so might be like an autumnal vibe, you know? When it's raining, you don't want to go to the beach. We've got one more song to play, everybody, which is, of course, Combined Harvester by the Wurzels. Now, we play this all sorts of different ways, and at the moment what we're doing is playing, well, yeah, we're not quite doing that. Combined Harvester is on its finale tour, so I've done that wrong. So we're playing it with all of the instruments on the stream. And what I do is I just start here and I count 1, 2, what are we doing? 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, the piano would be 1, 2, 3. Oh God. 4. Okay. How does this go? That's actually how that song goes. No need to check. There's about 37 different key changes. It's not as piercing. No, like I can't play any of the notes in the right order, but it's not like unpleasant if you kind of ignore it. Oh, that was actually the whole song. Like I know time flies when you're having fun. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your day and a great time until I see you next. Take care of yourselves. We are going to go for that read. Oh, baby, baby, do you wanna know? I'm going to turn off this flipping text function on my watch. Who thought of that? That is unhinged. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye. I have nothing left to say. Finny.